Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to do a dining room makeover. So as you can see, this area is absolutely dead. It's a mess. So what I was thinking was just trying to use things that I've already got in the house, trying to use thrifted items, trying to use just basically things that I've already got, or things that I can upcycle or make look better. And I just want to make this area kind of, a bit more aesthetic really, or just like, you know, when I come in, obviously this side is already being made over. This side makes me feel a bit sorry for the kitchen. So I'm going to start that process today, and I'm hoping it'll only take me a few days because I am using items that I've already got. Okay, so the plan here is to take the middle section of this table out and turn it back into a round table. I'm going to respray these chairs because they have been completely battered, and then I'm going to seal them because that's something I didn't do last time. And then I am going to try my best to keep the wall white because I just don't want to introduce more colour into here, because I feel like this is black but it's also got a tinge of navy, and I don't really want a navy wall because I think it'd just be too dark. So I'm going to leave that as it is for now. Knowing me, I'll probably end up doing some sort of something on there. I'm going to paint the radiator black again, and then I'm just going to paint the pipe underneath. Hoping to put these two shelves up and kind of like match them with the table. The table I want to stain darker or leave natural. And then I'm thinking 2 sconces there with an image and some curtain rails. And I'm also I've got a bench there, which I'm hoping to put there, and maybe have some like stiff pillows at the back so that it can, you know, be like a little bench area. But yeah, and I'm also gonna repaint these tiles and maybe put terrazzo pattern on them. And then I've got this here, which is a rug to go underneath the circle table once we turn it back to circle. And then I've got these little things like hanging off the rad. So I'm thinking these are all a bit tatty and old. So if I am gonna spend money on anything, I might just get a few cute pieces just to hang on the rad so that it's not so ugly, because I was going to build a radiator cover. I still might, but at the moment I can't be bothered. Well, I'm not sure if I want to yet, because I do quite like, you know, hanging wet towels on the radiators and stuff, and when you've got a radiator cover you can't really. So that's my rationale for keeping the radiator as it is. Then I'm going to put some curtains up there and try and hide like how bland these patio doors look. So follow along. Okay, I've had to chuck the hair up, but now I'm going to sand the table. It's been sanded quite a few times and this is actually bare wood, so I'm hoping it won't take me that long. Okay, so now it's time for me to seal the top of this. This is a problem we've had in the past. I've actually upcycled this table like 3 times and every time I failed to put a sealer on, which has meant that I needed to sand it again and start all over again. So this time I'm going with a sealer. I'm actually going to put a floor varnish on it. We've used it in the kitchen and it's held up so well on raw wood, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and use this. I might give it 1 or 2 coats, and I'll probably do 1 coat on the legs as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and start varnishing. Okay, so that's the first coat done. It says that it should be touch dry in 30 minutes and that I can recoat in a minimum of 2 hours. Probably not going to listen to that. I'll probably recoat in about 40 minutes because it does look like it's drying already and it's really hot in this conservatory. So I don't think it'll take long to cure. And then I will do the second layer of varnish. I don't know if I'll have time to start the legs tonight. I'll probably do that tomorrow, but yeah, stay tuned. now I'm going to varnish the legs, and then we're pretty much done with the table. Okay, so now I wanted to start on the feature wall. I originally was thinking about paneling this area, but honestly I don't think it's worth it because we are having a full renovation in the future. So I thought I would just use paint because this can easily be painted over, and there is currently wallpaper on this wall and I don't want to take it off, so I thought paint is the easiest. Okay, so I've just done a quick rough outline. It's by no means straight, but it kind of looks straight-ish, so I'm going to go with it. So I've gone up to the ceiling because it's quite a small space. I want to define the dining room with that little blip on the ceiling. I'm hoping it'll look okay, but if not, it's just paint, so we can get rid of it. And yeah, I'm going to use beige 02 from Lick. Yeah, we've gone dark on that side, so I'm thinking maybe something warmer on this side. The reason I want to do it with a brush as well is because I want to take these off as soon as possible, because I readjusted one and it took away some of the white on the wallpaper, so I just want to get these blue things off as soon as possible, so let's go. Although I was absolutely loving the paint, I did feel there was something missing, so I decided to pick out the sconces from the sheds and install them either side of the feature wall. Can't afford for these to be fitted by an electrician, so I've decided to do the puck light hack. And of course, I needed to add a centerpiece for the wall. And now it was time for me to do something with these awful old patio doors. So I bought £3 black tape from eBay and decided to create sort of like aluminium bar looking type windows with the tape. I think it actually gives a really good effect. And now I just needed to hang the curtains. So I'm kind of like 90% done, but I've still got like the niggly bits that I need to finish. So here's a quick sneak peek. I've got a few more things to do. I need to upholster something. I need to find, cushions, the right cushions. I need to find a plant. I need to install battery powered lights into the sconces, and I need to put up some shelves, but I'm nearly done. But the annoying thing is one thing that I do need to finish this is not arriving until Thursday when it's now Sunday.
I decided to upcycle my placemats instead of buying new. I thought this was a really cool, easy, fun way to update the space without having to spend a penny, as I already had the paints. I then needed to move on to installing our battery-powered lights for the sconces. So I've got these on Amazon. They are literally rechargeable via USB. I can plug them into the kitchen, and they come with a sticky pad on the back, which you can kind of stick anywhere. I've already got these, and I will be honest that the actual sticky that it comes with isn't that strong, so I got super glue to make sure that they are literally super glued onto the sconces so that they don't fall out and break. So I'm just popping a bit of super glue on the pad there and sticking it to the bottom of the sconce. I gave it 10 minutes for it to cure, and then I just went ahead and installed the lights. So I'm just popping that back up there, and then it's just a magnet, and then all you need to do is remove it to charge. My extra 2 rolls of tape arrived, so I was able to finish this side of the door.
Okay guys, I have nearly finished this dining room renovation, or makeover should we call it? Dining room makeover. Do you know what? I've had so much fun doing this. Because I've had such a small budget, I have just enjoyed finding things in my house, upcycling them and using them again. And I think that's the best way to do things. I think as a race, we tend to use too many new things. So I think it's a really good way to reuse what you've already got. And yeah, I hope you love it as much as I do. I'm just gonna style everything now, and yeah, and then I'll show you the result. Okay guys, and that is my dining room makeover. So I really tried to use things that I already owned. I was on quite a tight budget with this one, as one day this kitchen is actually going to get turned into a bedroom, so I didn't want to go stripping off wallpaper and wasting money when this isn't going to be permanent, but I wanted to spend money on things that I could remove from here and use across the house once the house is being completely renovated. So I think I only bought 5 things for this project, and everything else I either had already and upcycled, or I had in other rooms, and I thought, right, okay, I could probably steal that for this room for the foreseeable. So the things that I bought 2 extra rolls of black tape for the windows. I bought curtains and the rod. I bought the artificial eucalyptus because I love real plants, but I can't keep them alive. Plus, I'll probably use them for the rest of my life. I also bought the puck lights for the wall lights. I already had the wall lights. I bought them for the bathroom, but I never ended up using them, and they were literally rotting in the shed, so why not get them out and use them? And then the other thing I bought was the rug on the floor, and those 5 things came to £60. So I've managed to achieve this look with a bit of hard work, a bit of creativity, a lot of time on Pinterest, everything I owned already. You know, for example, these shelves, They were in our last home. They didn't really find a place in this home, but I just sprayed it black and it fitted in perfectly here. Everything else is what we had from our old home or we had already somewhere else in the house. And for example, like these were just in the cupboard and I've just brought them out of the cupboard and filled them with pasta. Little things like that you can do just to sort of, yeah, upcycle your space. And the chairs, I've already had the bench. Again, that wasn't being used, it was just in the conservatory doing nothing. The 2 chairs, they'd gone a bit tatty, but I just repainted them and sealed them so that they don't go tatty again. And yeah, I think I've done a really good job, if I do say so myself. I think this is my favourite room in the whole house. The bathroom was my favourite room. We spent thousands of pounds doing that up, whereas this, I spent £60 and a bit of my brain to put it all together, and I'm absolutely obsessed. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you like this type of content, I've got a lot more coming. Back into the groove of YouTube, so hit that like button and that subscribe button if you want to see some more, because I'm definitely going to be bringing you a lot more.